Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. I welcome you to this video where we are going to cover the second part of the calling guidelines. We will just run through very quickly what happened in the first video so that you can refresh your memory. Also, I will put the video link in the description so that you can go back and watch that video. Thank you so much for supporting me and watching all the videos. Do give your feedback, and if you need to have training on any other subjects, also do share it with all your friends and colleagues who you feel might benefit also from this video. Let's dive into the video. Last video we saw few points which are very important as guidelines to call seafarer. The first point was expect to recruit. If you don't expect to recruit, they won't even talk to you. Be aggressive, have a target for number of calls and try best to achieve it. Take notes, save the conversation details in a software or an Excel. Have a script, write down the conversation as you expect it to go. You can be well prepared for all the negative answers as well. Plan for tomorrow. Always do a better planning for the next day. Divide the day into 1 hour slots and plan activities. Be positive. Seafarers have requirements other than salary also. Too many follow-ups is also not good. Seek guidance. If you are stuck with some questions, seek guidance from your seat. Okay, so these are the points which we discussed last video. Please do go and check out the video if you want more details on this topic. Let's jump into the next points today. Keep cool. Some seafarers may be rude. Close the conversation amicably. This is good in the long run. This is very important point where some seafarers might lose their cool because they are getting a lot of calls where they might not actually be looking for a change presently, or they might have a problem at home. There might be some illness or some death or something like that which you are not aware. So always talk to the seafarers politely. Give them the benefit of doubt. Seafarers by heart are always good, So if at all he warms up or he uses abusive language against you, talk to him politely and disconnect the call amicably. You never know. In recruiting they say none of the seafarers are ever an NTBR or not to be placed on board. Okay, so you never know when you may need him. So always close the conversation amicably. Please do ensure you put a remarks in the notes so that everybody knows last time what happened, or you yourself will remember what happened in the last conversation. In person better. Even though with advent of all the online tools and gadgets for conducting interview, talking to seafarers, if possible, always call him to the office. There are many positives to this. First and foremost, you can actually see the seafarer, okay, on the video call or in the WhatsApp call or on this. You are not able to see the full seafarer, okay, his body languages, everything you can see. This is very, very important. Second, you can also see whether he is actually fit. For example, his BMI is not very clear in Teams call or the WhatsApp calls, video calls, even though the BMI is not very clear. If you see him in person, you can immediately find out whether he is overweight. Third, this is again a small positive step towards his commitment towards you. So if he has come to your office, that means he is very much interested in joining you. So there are many positives for calling the seafarers to the office whenever possible. Of course, with the regular repetition of COVID waves, we are not very sure. So you can always check the local regulations before calling the seafarers to the office. Also, you need not spend a lot of money to fly him down to meet you. If he is in the city, or you have some field officers who are in this city where he is, please do ask him to visit the office. Follow up. This is one key area for any recruiter. I have put it so down in the list that doesn't mean this is not important. All the points I am discussing here are ultra important. Okay? Follow up maybe in the first or second, the most important topics which you need to always remember. There have been instances where one recruiter stopped following up and the second recruiter picked up and he joined the vessel. So it is always prudent to follow up with the seafarer till he joins the ship in the next company. You never know till the last minute what happened. There can be some issues in the last minute where he backed out from the last company and he might be ready to join. So unless he joins the ship, he tells you tomorrow I am joining or today I am joining. Till that time, please do follow up with the seafarer. If he is joining your ship, still please follow up till he joins the vessel. Why? Because you are the first person who he has met in this company. He has the most closest relationship with you. So any issues, he might not tell the operations team or the people who are engaged in putting him on the ship. But if you talk to him, he might open up with his issues in the other teams, or he might feel uncomfortable talking to others and he might be very comfortable talking to you. So following up with the seafarer till the seafarer joins either your ship or the other company ship is very, very important. Commitments. Again, this is a tricky topic, for all recruiters. What happens is, while talking to the seafarer, it is always possible that we give some commitments verbally, or we might think we have not given any commitment, but the seafarer will take it as a commitment if it comes out of your mouth. Okay, so always make it very clear to the seafarer, if at all, if there is any commitment, the commitment should be written in the offer letter. Then only it is committed, or it is considered to be committed. Okay, he should not. Because there can be lot of miscommunications, misunderstandings in the verbal communication between you and the seafarer, because there is going to be many communications between you. So always ensure any commitments or always put in paper, how small it might be, however small it might be, it has to go in the paper and both of you sign, so that it is very clear. And the last minute, there is no confusion, there is no backing out, there is no ill feeling or not getting angry. So please ensure to make everybody's life a little cooler. Always get an offer letter signed and put all your commitments other than the standard ones in paper and get it signed. Unproductive call. There can be some unproductive call sometimes, where you have been trying to talk to a seafarer where 2 or 3 times the phone has been switched off or not reachable or not in the active service, etc. you might get. So it is possible that the seafarer has moved away from that number and not using that number. Or it is also possible that he is on the ship. Okay, so if you can try to find out if he has any other number, email address where we can get in touch with him. If not, then you give a gap of 6 months or something where the seafarer can come ashore and then you can again talk. So keep the unproductive calls to the minimum. It is not always possible that you have 100% calls which always get connected to the seafarer. There will surely be calls where you will not get anybody, or you might get somebody family who doesn't know what is shipping or where the officer is or the crew is. But still, try to keep it as minimum as possible. How you will do it? Remarks. Remarks in the software or the Excel sheet is very important. You will know the history of the remarks, so you will know whether the seafarer is actually using the number. Last but not least, I have told you many times that all these points are very important. Okay, even though if the seafarer is on the ship, on your ship or other company's ship, if you have the family's number, there is possibility that he might have filled the full application. If you have the family's number, call the family and ask him if everything is okay, when is he coming back. General courtesy call to the family goes a long way. It is possible in these uncertain times that family might require some assistance, and you can tell or provide the assistance if it is not too outside of your purview. Okay. And again, as I told, recruiting is always a relationship game. It is not a call center game. Recruitment of seafarers is completely different. Okay, so please ensure you have a relationship with the family, relationship with the seafarer, and it's a long-term relationship. In office recruitment, you have, if an employee joins, maybe he will be there for 6 months, 1 year or 2 years. But in case of seafarer, they are available every 4 months, 6 months, 8 months to join back. So they are a continuous, lifelong prospective candidate till he leaves, quit sea. Okay. So please ensure you are following up with the candidate continuously, and recruiting, take it as a continuous process. Even across companies, I can tell you, it is not only in this company. You can follow up with the candidate, because the type of ships are very similar, and the seafarers are also going to be the same. And it is highly possible that you might join another company who is dealing with the same type of vessels. So you can still follow up with the seafarer from the next company as well. Okay, so it's a lifelong thing. It's a personal relationship game. So I wish you all the best in cracking all the requirements and closing all seafarer and placing them on board your ships. Thank you so much for viewing this part 2 of this video, and I am sure you would have gained a lot of information from this video and also from the part 1 of this video. Please do share it with all your friends and colleagues. Thank you so much. We have the following websites: maritimeplatform.com, where you are seeing this video; seafarersclan.com, which is a question and answer based website; seafarersblog.com, where we have posted a lot of blogs which might interest you; shipshowjob.com/career. These are all jobs ashore for seafarers and other staff who are looking for shore jobs in the maritime industry. Okay. Also, we have the following social handles which you can go and follow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. Be safe.